Hey everyone, welcome back to Spirit-Led Explorations, where we explore the deep and fascinating truths of faith that you can carry into your daily life. Today we're diving into one of the most awe-inspiring names of God, El Shaddai, which means God Almighty or the All-Sufficient. Stick around because we're going to uncover the powerful meaning behind this name. Share some incredible biblical stories where El Shaddai steps in, and explain how it all connects to your life today. Trust me, by the end of this video, you'll see God's power and provision in a whole new way. Let's get started. The name El Shaddai comes from two Hebrew words. El means God, pointing to his strength and might. Shaddai can mean Almighty or All-Sufficient. Together, they reveal God as the one who has ultimate power, but is also tenderly nurturing, like a parent caring for their child. Think of it this way. El Shaddai isn't just the God who can move mountains. He's the God who sustains you, provides for you, and meets your deepest needs. When life feels overwhelming, El Shaddai reminds us that his strength is more than enough. The first time God reveals himself as El Shaddai is in Genesis 17, verse 1. Abram, who's about 99 years old, receives this message. I am El Shaddai. Walk before me faithfully and be blameless. At this point, Abram and his wife Sarai were struggling with the promise God had made to them, a promise that they would have countless descendants. I mean, let's be real. How could a 99-year-old man and his elderly wife possibly have a child? But El Shaddai steps in. The name reminds Abram that God is not limited by human circumstances. He is the Almighty who can bring life from barrenness. And guess what? A year later, Isaac was born. El Shaddai teaches us that no obstacle is too great for God's power. Feeling like the odds are stacked against you? Remember Abram's story and know that El Shaddai has the final word. Fast forward to Genesis 28, verse 3, where Isaac blesses Jacob. He says, "May El Shaddai bless you and make you fruitful and increase your numbers." This blessing isn't just about having kids. It's about flourishing under God's provision. Jacob later experiences this firsthand when El Shaddai protects him from his brother Esau and blesses him with a large family and great wealth. Think of El Shaddai like a giant reservoir of blessings. No matter how empty you feel, he can fill you up and overflow your life with goodness. Now let's talk about Job. This guy lost everything, his family, his wealth, his health. Yet even in his suffering, he acknowledges El Shaddai. In Job 5, verse 17, it says, "Blessed is the one whom El Shaddai corrects." That's not exactly what we want to hear when life is tough, right? But Job trusted that El Shaddai's power and wisdom were at work, even when he couldn't see it. And in the end, El Shaddai restores Job's fortunes double what he lost. The lesson? El Shaddai doesn't just have the power to sustain you during hard times. He can bring restoration and abundance out of the ashes. So, what does all of this mean for you? Here are 3 takeaways about El Shaddai that you can hold on to. God is enough. Whether you're struggling financially, emotionally, or spiritually, El Shaddai is your all-sufficient source. God is powerful. No challenge in your life is greater than his ability to overcome it. Remember Abram's 99-year-old body or Job's complete loss. Nothing is impossible for El Shaddai. God is personal. El Shaddai isn't just a distant deity flexing his power. He cares for you personally, just like he cared for Abram, Jacob, and Job. When you feel stuck or unsure, Call on El Shaddai. Say, God Almighty, I trust you to provide, sustain, and guide me. I hope this video gave you a deeper understanding of the incredible power and love behind the name El Shaddai. If you found this inspiring, hit that like button, subscribe to Spirit-Led Explorations, and share this video with someone who needs encouragement today. And here's a challenge for you. Drop a comment below and tell me, what does the name El Shaddai mean to you? Let's start a conversation. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Remember, with El Shaddai, you are never alone.